Hello and welcome back everyone. This is of course your one and only crypto enthusiast LL, and once again we are going to be diving into the world of airdrops, and today we are going to be focusing on ZetaChain. And unlike Zeta, there has been a lot of these EVM based blockchains like Mode Network and B2 Squared starting out these quest lines or point systems basically for the eventual airdrop. And this is a nice thing, even though you find points may be a bit grindy. The thing is, it's nice to have clarity. What are going to be the exact criteria and when the snapshots are exactly going to be taken? And as I've said on the previous videos, guys, these EVM-based blockchains are going to be the largest airdrops that are going to be happening this year and the next. So this is why these are so important. And so ZetaChain is basically an EVM-based blockchain, as I said, an omni-chain for smart contracts. And there's a fair amount of dApps already being built out. Some of them are native to their system. You can go to ZetaChain.com/ecosystem to basically find out all the dApps in their system. Most of these, like Sushi and Curve, obviously, which are existing on other blockchains, already have their tokens, so maybe not put too much focus on these, but you can definitely find some things from this list which are definitely tokenless as of right now. We're going to be covering most of the important ones in this video. There's a couple of things that are still on the testnet phase, and as some of you already know, ZetaChain did already an initial airdrop, but as I already said, this new quest line is going to be bringing out the phase 2. And a lot of these blockchains which are launching now, it is expected that they're going to be releasing the airdrop likely in a multitude of batches. Optimism kind of started out this trend, and now it seems that a lot of these other chains are following the suit. They don't want to release all the tokens at once. This is good for price in a way, and also gives a lot of opportunities for people who might be a bit late. So let's now jump into the actual quest line. But before that, I just want to remind people about my ultimate airdrop spreadsheet. This link can be found in the description in case you're looking for new airdrops to grind. There's a bunch of things going on right now, so there's definitely a lot of work to go around. So you're going to be busy this weekend and on the next weekends if you want to be accumulating some airdrops. But let's continue. So right now, Zeta Hub is going to be this new experience system which is going to be allocating. There was a leaderboard for one, and this leaderboard is probably going to be partial of the criteria for the eventual airdrop. It is currently, as they are saying here, we are experiencing high volume of traffic and some functionalities may be restricted, and some of the data is not actually accumulated on the right time, so it might come on a bit of a delay, just so you know. So don't be scared about your points not showing up. And this experience, or this quest line, so to speak, is actually a bit interesting one, in the sense that it's not very similar to a lot of the other ones, like let's say Linear Voyage or with a bunch of different social media tasks. There's actually none of those in this one. So this actually involves bridging and also doing LPs and inviting friends. Those are mostly this criteria where it's narrowed down as of right now. There's a couple of other things like staking. So here I have already done one bridging thing, and I'm going to be getting experience, so I can claim experience. And this will basically pop out. These are gas fee, things. And now I'm claiming the experience. And now I have 3.5k, and I'm level 1 on this thing. These levels might be some type of a criteria. So let's say, for instance, right now you can also view how many transactions you have done on the separate days. That is kind of important thing, because this is, by the way, straight up from GitHub, I believe. This interface, that is. And so having transactions being spread out for multiple days is probably a good thing. Don't do all the things on a one day, so you don't have to rush yourself. But if you are in a rush, then you can do them all in a one day. And I think these are repeatable for the most part, or at least some of them are. So let's go into bit of, well, actually the first thing, the tip I want to do to you guys is actually on Rabby Wallet. So people are wondering, well, because ZetaChain is using Zeta for the transaction fees, it's the gas token and the staking token, how do I get Zeta? And it's very simple. You can get the Rabby wallet, which are also doing an airdrop. Use the code LightLiger when you're going to be signing up as your referral. And you can use the gas top-up feature. I'm going to also include a couple of centralized exchange links in the description in case you want to get the Zeta from there. But basically what you can do is go into the chain list on this instant gas top up, type in Zeta, and then you can choose $20 here and top up. And you can choose a payment token here, whatever you desire. It can be, I can use Tether here and choose that and then confirm. And it's going to be paying it from that bunch of money. I can use also BNB. I could basically do this. And then we're going to be waiting until this transaction loads up. And sign and create. You can change the gas lower if you want to. And once this transaction goes through, you're going to get Zeta on this new blockchain. Also, once you do this gas up feature, you are going to be actually getting Rabby points, which are going to be accumulating airdrops. So doing a 1 gas up per day is allowing you to get 10 points on Rabby. So very convenient DeFi feature, and also accumulates you airdrop points. So something to think about. And this is obviously very useful for a lot of other blockchains as well. Now, let's go back into the quest system. So what are the things that we are seeing here? So we have obviously inviting friends. I have my link down below in case you want to have join under me, which obviously helps me out. And obviously, if we're going to be getting a lot of people sign under me, we're going to be doing another giveaway, treasure thing hunt. People like that, the last one, or Manta. And here we can see my transactions, which I have done. There's a couple of transactions which I received already. These two are the ones that I did with the Rabby thing. There's also pools, and there is going to be impermanent loss on these guys, so you got to be really careful about what you're going to be doing. Currently, we have Binance, Ethereum, and Binance Smart Chain. Bitcoin and Binance Smart Chain. And the BNB is going to be the most cheapest way to basically transact here. And this is going to be accumulating you points. I'm not sure how much points. I'm pretty sure this is going to be getting you points. And there we go. There's rewards. So I guess the more you provide, the more you are going to be getting points. So we're going to be providing liquidity here. The lowest amount is still going to be getting you that experience. So that's actually pretty nice. So I guess the more you keep the Zeta and, well, the LP, whatever you're going to be doing, the longer and in the pool, the more points you're going to be getting. And then there is, let me open up this in a new tab because this seems to be taking a bit of time. So then there is also staking. And this staking, I don't know much about. I don't know if there's going to be like a one project which is going to be staking, giving an airdrop for staking under them. So you can do some research on yourself, which might be, because I haven't done a decent look into what exactly potentially could be. One, you obviously want to take something that doesn't have very high commission and also has an uptime close to 100 because we can actually filter that. So staking a bit of your Zeta, if you have any, if you topped out like I did, I'm just going to pick out this random one. And I think you'll have the ability to stake out in a couple of different ones at the same time. So that's going to be one of the criteria. The commission, what is the APY is also a good question because I don't actually know. 21 days and becomes liquid. There's also liquid staking on Zeta. We're going to be looking at that in the later down the video. And then we're going to be delegating this. Confirm, confirm, confirm. It said a Zeta, which is the testnet. So I'm not 100% sure. Did we actually do the transaction just under the testnet? As of right now, should have been the mainnet, but whatever. And then there are governance votes. If there's going to be a new governance thing happening, make sure to actually vote on it. No, this is supposed to be the mainnet. I think this is the mainnet. So if there's going to be a new governance vote, make sure to actually vote on it. Then there is the trading page. This already shows a couple of the exchanges, which you can find down below in the link. And then there are a couple of dexes here where you can also get it, but we're going to be explaining about those in a second. And then there's this claim page, hub.zetachain.com/claim. And this actually, I think you get like 1 Zeta for free or something. or it might have been just my account. It seems to be bugging out, so I don't know what's up with that. But basically, that's how it's done. So accumulate experience, provide liquidity, and try to fill all these quests. There might be more quests coming out, and these refresh every 24 hours or something like that. And you can also view the completed and etc. Then we have this website called ZetaS. I wasn't able to get this website working out. Okay, now it's actually seeming to work out. So this is an inscription thing. Yeah, so the thing is, I was not able to log in here with my wallet. So I don't have MetaMask on this browser. So ZetaS, this is an inscription thing and might be good for flip. And they might do an eventual airdrop, their own native token or something like that for these inscription holders or something like that. So in case you want to just rack up transactions and maybe pray for eventual Zeta's airdrop, and get inscriptions, this might be the thing for you. And apparently you can also stake these at some point. Then we actually have a project called Range Protocol. This is kind of like a way to manage your DeFi portfolio. This is a project that raised like $20 million or something, very under the radar airdrop. This is on multiple different chains. And it is on Zeta, Scroll, Manta Base, Mantle, Polygon. I just wanted to mention this. I'm not 100% sure how we're going to be able to be eligible for this one. But basically doing transactions throughout their portal is likely going to be one of those criterias. I don't know what exactly we're going to be having here on Zeta's side of things, what exactly is available here. I haven't gone that far on this one. But this is one of those things I would really recommend interacting as of right now. But let's move on. Then we have the liquid staking, which I was talking about. This is called Zeta Earn, and it's a very self-explanatory thing. You need to be obviously on the mainnet. Here we go, logging in, and this is the 26% APR. So that is currently quite high APR. I don't know if that's the native staking APR or close to that. So that's not going to be good for the valuation. So hopefully the airdrop is not going to be super down the line like in 5 months or something, because that's going to be quite bad. And this is, they can do their own airdrop at some point. There seems to be this thing called the Genesis Pass. And is there anything available here still, or is this minted out? Free minting to users who stake Zeta Earn, first come, first serve. It symbolizes the user's early support and whatever. The site seems to be glitched out right now, so if these are still available, I would probably mint out one and or buy it from a secondary marketplace if they are cheap. So these are probably going to be one of the criteria for the Zeta stake. As you can see, there's a bit of a lagging around on the whole thing. I'm going to be staking out half of my Zeta right now, and maybe later on more, but just kind of like have my foot on the door for the first transaction on the chain. Then we have .Zeta Domains. These are on the testnet as of right now. And we have talked about this on a former video, the .names. They have things on Omni, Say, Tycho, Zeta, and Shardium. And they are going to be very likely going to be doing their airdrop. And there's a invite quest going around right now, and please sign under me. And I don't actually have that many points here, apparently. 15 invitees. I'm still 28th. Okay, that's pretty good. And yeah, so these are going to be good domains to get. So basically do transactions and invite people. And it's pretty self-explanatory. Moving on, we have Mail Zero. So it seems that everybody's like now aping into this eventual web email thing. We had obviously Gmail, we have Ethermail, and now we have Mail Zero, and I think there was another one. And this is pretty easy to do. It's on multiple different chains, but it's currently on the testnet on Zeta side, so it's free to do, guys. And what you need to do is just a free mint, pay the transaction on the testnet. Testnet transactions are not going to be contributing likely into the point system on the main Zeta quest line, and I don't actually believe either those are going to be any form of criteria for new airdrops. And there is invite program, and then there's this checking thing which you can do on a daily basis, and this gives you mail tokens, which are real tokens in the blockchain. I don't know how they're going to be able to combat the spamming if it's on testnet, basically, but whatever. It's another one to look into. Then there is this Metaverse project, which is native to Zeta. It's called P12. And there's a lot of things here. This almost needs to like own video. It looks like a pretty cool multiverse project. A lot of partners here. Linea, ZetaChain, BNB, Exterio, NodeReal. A lot of big investors here. So I actually would love to invest on this if this was actually coming out on a sale. And they do have a quest, well, this hub or something like that. And here you can invite people. There are different types of tasks which are going to be getting you these points. And these points eventually, Arcana or whatever they're called, are going to be accumulating into an eventual airdrop. And this looks like a very high quality Metaverse project, in my opinion. There's a lot of saturation on that, but this is one of those things that I would probably grind out if I was you, given out the largitude of the investors. And I think you can like link in your Steam account or something like that. And I haven't like done a deeper dive into this. I have to research more, only if there was the time to do everything about that. Then there is Eddy Finance. Eddy Finance is a native DEX on Zeta, and they have also a reward system going on. Soon a referral program even. So basically for every $100 you bridge, you're going to be getting 5 Eddy. So if you don't want to use the bridges on the main Zeta thing, or you want to maybe, you want to bridge out half of your funds to their platform on Eddy, this is another way to do it. So, and there seems to be a lot of different NFT rewards and quest lines here. So, and there seems to be a lot of big participants giving out that I'm 85,000 apparently on the list. So this is another one that I'm going to be personally grinding out of the ones that are listed here. This is probably the premium DEX choice under the ZetaChain as of right now. Another DEX option is called Abster Deck. They already have their token, but there is an airdrop page which indicates that there's going to be another airdrop happening. And it's kind of self-explanatory. Trade, provide liquidity, do cross swaps, do staking when that launches, and do yield farming when that launches. There seems to be a launch pad at the same time, so that's another good thing. It seems to be these DEXs are evolving to be like a multi-hubs for a lot of things, not just AMM. Now they're going to be doing staking, yield farming, and all these other things on the side. So it's a one deal package. Another DEX option is called Ball Exchange, and they have NFTs, and I think they already have their own token, but I just thought I wanted to add this here on the list in case you want another option and can't find liquidity for XYZ token on the chain. And then we have ZetaSwap. This is powered by native. That is a DEX which I'm kind of bullish on. It seems to be like this very prominent omni-chain DEX basically, and this is built on top of it. And you earn ZS points and Zeta XP with every trade on ZetaSwap. So double the points, or should I say triple the points, if native is going to be doing their airdrop as well. Triple the points, guys. So don't sleep on the ZetaSwap. Actually, this is the best one you should do as of right now. And this is on the mainnet. I'm just checking this out. It has to be. And you can also use bridging. Is this bridging? Okay, the bridging is to Eddy. So, and yeah, okay, I don't have Zeta Ethereum. Here we have some Zeta BNB. I'm going to be swapping that out back to Zeta. And this is going to be getting me points. And you could do trade washing. Probably pooling is going to be one of the things that are going to be getting you points. Probably the best if you don't want to wash trade all the time. And there seems to be, once again, a bit of lag here. And this is the last dApp on the list. And then lastly, before we end, they do also have a guild page, which allows you to get beta tester ranks and things like that on the Discord side. Always join the Discords and the Telegrams of these projects, because sometimes those people who hold roles on these Discords are going to be eligible for an airdrop. And there are a couple of Galax quests you can do. The Zeta supporter, which is linked to this quest thing. It's a very simple thing to do. And then there's the Zeta home thing. And then there are a couple of other things which are adjacent to Zeta. But most of the other ones are gone and over under Galax. So don't bother with those. I mean, you're not able to do them anyways. But I'm just saying that these are the couple of ones you can do. They're very quick to do, Twitter follows and things like that, I believe, and joining the Discord. So let's see how easy. That's easy. And you basically get the OAT. OATs kind of, they value and matter. But that's going to be it for me, and we're going to be wrapping up here. Hopefully this video was insightful, and next up we're going to be probably doing Blast, and what else did we have on the list? We have to do RariChain and IMX. It seems almost daily basis new chains are coming out, and I really want to cover all of them so I can tell you I told you so. We covered this, and obviously you have to choose your battles. You can't maybe do all of these, or maybe you can get other people to grind it out with you. But and apparently this one is out of the United States or stuff like that, so there might be some regional restrictions, and it is what it is, and maybe you need to get a wife from China or something to do the KYC for you, or your friend, or whatever. There's a lot of ways to do that in crypto, so you gotta be aware of that sometimes the countries will go through region blocks. But I'm gonna wrap it up here, guys. Hopefully this was insightful. Give it a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. Did you get the first airdrop for Zeta, and what are you grinding right now, and what videos on the airdrop scheme you would like to know, or any other videos for that matter, but right now we're focused obviously on airdrops. Thanks for watching. I will be seeing you on the next video. Cheers.